Thank you. This next song is called the Magdalene Laundries, and for those of you who don't know it, a little background on it. In 1972, the Magdalene Laundries were closed in Ireland. Most towns had one, and basically it was a prison for females who committed some crime, but the crimes varied. Many of them were victims. Some of them were just pregnant girls, some pregnant by their own father, by their own priests. But the worst crime of all, it seemed to me, was that unmarried women in their late 20s, if the men were still looking at them in some parishes, could be deemed Jezebels, and the town could incarcerate them for life as scrub women to the nuns. Now, these institutions just closed up in 1972, and all was kind of hush-hush. But in 96, the Sisters of Our Lady of Charity, the Magdalene Laundries in London, sold off 11.5 acres to realtors for development. And in plowing it, the realtors' tractors unearthed over 100 graves, women just kind of thrown into the ground, named simply Magdalene of the Tears, Magdalene of the this, Magdalene of the that, anonymously. And so the scandal and the outrage rose again. This is a story from the point of view of a young woman who was incarcerated merely because she was unmarried and attractive. I was an unmarried girl. I just turned 27 when they sent me to the sisters for the way men looked at me. Rendered as a Jezebel, I knew I was not bound for heaven. I'd be cast in shame into the Magdalene Laundries. Most girls come here pregnant, some by their own fathers. Bridget got that belly by her parish priest. We're trying to get things white as snow, all of us woe-begotten daughters, in the steaming stains of the Magdalene Laundries. Prostitutes and destitutes and temptresses like me, fallen women sentenced into dreamless drudgery. Why do they call this heartless place Our Lady of Charity? Charity. These bloodless brides of Jesus, if they had just once glimpsed their room, they would know, and they'd drop those stones behind their rosaries. They wilt the grass they rock upon, they leach the light out of a room. They'd like to dry us down the drain at the Magdalene Laundries. Today, she was a cheeky girl, a flirt. They just stuffed her in a hole. Surely to God you'd think at least some bells should ring. One day I'm gonna die here too, and they'll plant me in the dirt like some lame bulb that never blooms come any spring. No, not any spring. Not in the spring, not in the spring, not in the spring, not in the spring.